tail, and no stoplights. Their instructors are experienced cavalrymen who teach their boys how to take care of themselves and their mounts in the field. The day's ride is done. When camp is reached, the horses are cared for first. Here's where the servant is served before his master. Then the troopers, by this time willing to consider a room and bath, set up housekeeping in a portable village erected by their own hands. Driving them home to make a home. Tents are quickly pitched, homesteading completed. And then the dust of travel is removed in primitive but refreshing fashion. Are they hungry? Are they? A foolish question.
Unforgettable experiences for a trooper is the annual hike during the 5th week of camp. For 6 days, he will be in the field caring for his horse and himself. Every detail is planned well in advance by the troop officers and the camp director. The route of march may be along the historic Tippecanoe River, the banks of the Wabash, or through the lake regions of northwestern Indiana or southern Michigan. Nothing can be overlooked when packing for the hike. There'll be no haberdashery or drugstore just around the corner. Troopers sing, banter, chatter as they wind along country roads and through pastoral scenes in the cool of the morning. They move on a planned schedule, riding for 50 minutes and resting for 10 minutes of each hour of the ride. They change gait to make the next campsite by noon. They've been on the road all morning, and that cool green grove of trees beside the lake is inviting, but instead they head straight for the picket line. A trooper's first concern is for the well-being of his horse. He ties his mount in the shade for the cooling off period. He places his equipment in a designated place and joins his tent mates to make camp. The tents and personal equipment of the troopers have been delivered to the new campsite by truck. The field kitchen is in full operation close by, and the noon meal will soon be served. But care of the horses comes first. They are watered, fed, and curried. Only then will the trooper enjoy his noonday meal. Out on the road and then on the picket line, a trooper really gets to know his horse, and the horse his trooper. Meals are always more appetizing when prepared and eaten out of doors. After the noon meal, the troopers make their beds, arrange their personal belongings in their tents, and prepare for the afternoon inspection. The camp, accompanied by the squadron commander and his staff, inspects each trooper, his tent, and equipment. After inspection, the troopers are free to play games, to swim, or relax in the shade. Then stables at 5, supper at 6, movies or a song fest, and finally taps and deep slumber under the stars. The morning of the last day, horses and troopers are up with the sun. The horses, more wide awake than the troopers, are watered and fed. With the blast of a whistle, down come the tents, and the memories of another campsite are rolled up with the canvas. For the last time on the hike, the bugle call "Boots and Saddles" echoes through the woods. Over on the picket line, the horses seem impatient to get underway. The troopers are rather quiet as they move along the tree-lined shore of the lake in the early morning light. They have pleasant memories of a wonderful week in the field. 6 days lived so fully, so differently, so happily.
You'll have the opportunity to participate in a long-standing Culver tradition, the annual cross-country hike, for troopers as well as girls.
I don't think he likes this.
Yeah, he does. Look
Is
at
that too loose?
No, that's fine. You know, over the next 3 days here on the girls' hike, you'll be totally responsible for taking care of these animals in the field. That includes the hay, the grain, the watering.
Troopers live in the saddle for 6 days, caring for their mounts much like the U.S. cavalry did over a century ago. No other summer camp in America has a horsemanship program as ambitious, as varied, as safe, or as much fun as Culver's.